Capricorn, to your monthly reading for the month of October 20 and 22. Please, Capricorn, keep in mind this is going to be a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with all of you. Take what does and leave the rest. So, Capricorn, I was pulling some runing cards for you, Soul's Journey, Angel Oracle cards, Earth Magic Oracle cards, and Tarot cards for you. And let me start with the runing card. So I got Rado for you. It's kind of like the Chariot card in the tarot. So it shows me you're in the driver's seat. I was just checking what zodiac sign the moon is in, and it just we were in Scorpio. We had the moon in Scorpio, so now we're in Sagittarius, and tomorrow we're gonna switch into your sign. So with that being said, Sagittarius is also kind of like a push with the moon to finding that inner balance, and also to increase your self-esteem. So with the moon in Sagittarius, it kind of like helps you to have a goal, like a mission in life, to keep you pushing, to keep you moving forward. With the Angel Oracle card I was pulling also, it says it's up to you. So whatever your situation, whatever is going on, it says it's up to you in that situation what to do. So maybe you want to go, like in the desert, having a little vision quest. If it's not like, the desert in the real way, you might want to go back in your cave. I'm gonna laugh because I don't know if you saw the last video for your last month in September, and I was also pulling the cave card for you, but it was kind of like the other way around. So you kind of like took a break, and I was recommending you to really like go out and have a meetup with your friends again. Anyways, so that was in September, and now it's kind of like it looks like you are more than less are planning to go back, working on your goal towards having a sanctuary, like having a place where you are leaving something, or like having like, stories to tell, to share later on. It can also be a place like, it can even be like just a computer, like something where you are can pull yourself back for yourself, have time for yourself, and work on those things that are important to you, even if it's like, just to regenerate your emotions, or to calm yourself down. So all of that can indicate the desert and cave card, what I was pulling for you. With the soul's journey, you got them all in reverse, so there might be blockages, or you were conquering it. So let me start with the piece in reverse. That was I'm being of love. And I release all negative energy. So maybe there was some negative energy you had to deal with, but you really go towards with it with peace. That's kind of like your goal in this case. With the death in reverse, I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. So you're gonna flip that. You're in the chariot seat, as I said, with the radio card. That there are situations you think it's better to end. With the freedom card in reverse, it talks about I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. This is exactly what also the radio card with the energies are saying. With the fear in the reverse, I realized that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So, there's a realization going on. As I said, you pull yourself back. take your time out or be with yourself. So you are working on those issues definitely if you have fear. All right, let me show you the tarot cards. Let's get started with your tarot cards. I was using the Radiant White Spirit tarot cards for your spread, and we're starting with the only major arcana card you have in the spread. This is the moon, so you're starting with the moon card. You could be dealing with another water sign in your situation, especially with a Pisces. I feel for some of you, it's kind of like something what I feel like I should share with you, or it pushes me to say it. So I'm just gonna do it. For some of you, it feels like, especially, how should I put it? It's like you should watch very close your moon sign. So Capricorn, either you have Capricorn in your moon sign, or whatever sign is in your moon. Maybe you want to check this out. So this is something I felt I want to share with you. Um, so it it talks about when the moon sign talks about clarity, gaining clarity, or attracting a good fortune, also opportunities. So that's why I was mentioning it, your moon sign. All right. Excuse me, Capricorn. So it's, the moon card shows maybe your intuition is kind of like in an overload mode, or your situation can be difficult, but um, especially when you want to stay in your comfort zone. But with the actual moon in Sagittarius, you still have that optimism, even if it's kind of like a trouble situation you're in right now. Um, so with the Two of Cups in reverse, it is indicating that somebody is feeling lost or alone, being closed off, or unable to share what is valuable for this person. Maybe it's you or the other person. With the Five of Swords in the reverse, it's kind of like, you don't want to get drawn in other people's drama, whatever they have going on. So you really want to keep your peace, as you were saying, seeing it before with the Soul's Journey Oracle cards. With the Four of Wands, it can talk in the reverse. It can talk about, upheaval situations, or a disruption in plans. So it says you should plan carefully, especially when you are planning like celebrations or and something like that. So make sure everything runs smoothly for you, Capricorn. It also talks about maybe you have like details you have overlooked. So really, step back and overlook the situation with kind of like a bird's eye view. With the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, it talks about you're waiting for um, results because nothing has appeared yet. Maybe it's kind of like an indication of reevaluating your work, or seeing what else you can do to get to your goal. That the kind of like the wheel is in your favor. With the Ten of Cups in the reverse, it talks about you not getting what you want, or you might want it in a different way. So there might be hidden gifts within it. So as I said, you might have gotten a wish fulfilled, but it was not so good as you were hoping, or so great as you were imagining. It can also talk about, being close to a completion, but you're not fully there yet. You haven't fully reached it yet. With the Nine of Pentacles upright, this is somebody, it talks definitely about quality time, time alone. So it can indicate, like, the desert and the cave card we were pulling with the earth magic. It can show, in a way, how a family estate is gonna get built up. or is built up. So you see the fruits and the coins in the back. So this is what we're saying. Like, it can indicate family estate in this card also. Um, so there's no need to rush in this with this card. It can also talk about loyalty and appreciation of the good life. With the Ten of Cups, ten of Pentacles, which this is also great, right? Ten of Pentacles. It talks about family and generations. So you see in this card, three generations. With the Hermit, can be a grandfather. So an older person. You see a couple. You see the kids. You see the dogs. So you might have pets. Um, so it is a card, looking beyond. A card that shows, places, people, and things near and dear you. It talks about complete manifestation. So, things when they're finally turning into reality. With the Four of Cups in the reverse, maybe you had like unstable emotions, or you're surrounded by unstable emotions, like with the Five of Swords in the reverse, what it was showing. It can, also talk about somebody who's acting out or is inappropriate in some ways. With the Three of Pentacles upright, it can talk about your creative aspect or working together with others to make things happen, like collaborations with others or combining your talents and your gifts with others, like playing in a band, when you play music or an instrument. So you're building something, like uh building a house. You don't build a house mostly by yourself. You have others who are helping you with building a house. So like your gifts, your talents, that's what it talks about. So it's kind of like an expansion of all things you can see, smell, taste, and hear. With the Queen of Cups in the upright, she's the empath. So she understands, she feels, with her feminine energy, the emotions and the situation others. So she has a nurturing personality, like graceful, someone who cares for the things in the world and understands the overall connection. She is the goddess of the water, so she understands how things really are. She feels more that she acts on. She's kind of like the essence of compassion. With the Ace of Cups upright, the cup flows with the waters of life over. So the connection, kind of like with the higher room, the spiritual and the material aspects together. So it talks about growth and spiritual birth. Um, the card says you should stay spiritual, emotionally open, and don't have repressed feelings, or don't repress your emotions, to stay in the flow and to stay connected as well. It can also talk about the beginning of love, um, opening up in a way, and it can also talk about forgiveness. So however your situation is, I think it's a wonderful spread, Capricorn, a wonderful month ahead. I wish you one. I wish you a great month, a great October. If this reading helped you, Capricorn, I would very appreciate to get your like, comment, or subscribe to my channel, and I see you in the next one. Have a good one, Capricorn. Bye.